Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Real Life Solutions with Uncle T. Why is it that so many women are going to jail and going to prison, and there's so much SA going on, and all these children are being born out of the jails and out of prisons? Can somebody please tell me, administrators, please tell me, why are you hiring males that are predators, males that have all kinds of domestic violence charges on their background, whether they got them dismissed or not? They're not a good fit to work in that environment. We have over 700% of women who are now incarcerated. And there are so many women who are going to jail and coming out with children. And someone please tell me what in the world is going on. Watch this clip and you tell me what you think.
Alabama inmate says she's about to give birth to a child any day now, and her lawyer believes she was raped while in custody.
CBS 42 News reporter Michael Clark live in studio right now tonight after talking to the woman's family and attorney, whose questions are yet to be answered, Michael.
Yeah, that's right. LaTony Daniel is in custody on a capital murder charge and has been in jail for about 17 months, but she's 8 months pregnant, and her attorney says she has no memory of a sexual encounter, and her family is demanding answers. Behind barbed wire and concrete walls, the inmates at the Coosa County Jail, where Terrell Ransaw's sister LaTonia Daniel had been locked up until it was discovered she somehow became pregnant in 2018.
I don't cry that much, but I cried after I heard that because that's my sister.
Ransaw says Daniel has no recollection of what happened and believes she was raped by someone inside.
It had to happen at night when she was unconscious after she took her medicine, because that's when they gave her medicine, at night.
Daniel has since been moved to another county jail. Coosa County Sheriff Michael Howell told us he had no comment when we called for details on the investigation. Daniel's lawyer, Mickey McDermott, says they've received no response from any officials.
She's pregnant. She doesn't know how she got pregnant. She doesn't know who the father is. She's not getting proper prenatal care. By Alabama law, she cannot consent to having sex. Legally, she can't have sex, and nobody can have sex with her.
Daniel hasn't been convicted of her capital murder charge. She's accused of driving a getaway car after a deadly robbery of an 87-year-old man in 2017. Family members say no matter the allegation, they expected she'd be protected in custody.
If I'm locked up, that means you're supposed to make sure that I'm good at all times. Stuff like this should not happen.
For now, Ransaw is preparing to care for his future nephew while he waits for answers to come.
Don't no woman need to, go through the stuff that she had to go through and bear a child this way.
Now, Daniel is expected to have that baby very soon. The county administrator down in Coosa County had no comment and referred us to the Coosa County attorney, who never called us back. The investigation into what happened continues tonight.
Inmate who got pregnant in jail says she was repeatedly raped by a corrections officer.
The stunning allegations are in a newly filed federal lawsuit. Investigative reporter Ben Hall spoke exclusively with the woman's parents, who are now raising the baby.
It's okay. I tell him every day his mom loves him and she'll be home soon.
Sharon Fowler is caring for a newborn grandchild she never expected.
And now we have number 6 grandchild, which I love dearly. And why this would happen, I have no answers.
The Fowlers remember when their daughter Jessica called them from jail, where she'd been for months, with the shocking news.
She said, "Daddy, I'm pregnant." And then I'm like, how do you get pregnant in jail? And it's not possible.
Jessica, who was sent to the Moore County Jail last year on a probation violation, has filed a federal lawsuit claiming she was repeatedly raped by corrections officer Shane Hopkins. According to the suit, he was newly hired and had not yet completed his training.
This had to be a power trip, a power. It had to be power. And that would be his power over her.
In the lawsuit, Jessica claims Hopkins told her not to tell anyone because no one would believe her. It states he repeatedly demanded unprotected sex, saying he was married, and married men don't buy condoms.
These are your superiors. These tell you what you're going to do every day. These tell you when you're going to eat.
Last May, Jessica showed signs of being pregnant and was moved out of the jail. After an investigation, Hopkins was arrested and pled guilty to sexual contact with an inmate and official misconduct in November. He's now on the state's sex offender registry.
As far as the boy, I blame him 50%, and I blame the rest of it on the county.
Fowler believes the county charged Hopkins primarily to protect themselves.
That's to cover them. That's to put the blame on that kid, not them. It's their fault. They didn't train them. They didn't run the jail. No supervision.
The lawsuit claims the jail was understaffed and that during at least one rape, Hopkins was the only corrections officer on duty.
Jessica Fowler is just one of many women who has been abused by men in positions of power.
Attorney Ben Rabin represents Jessica, says she wants her story told.
Jessica wants people to know her name, she wants people to know what happened to her, and she wants to make other women feel empowered that they can speak out too.
And that's just the way it is.
Fowler says some have questioned whether what happened was consensual, but he made clear his daughter was never interested in men.
She's a lesbian, and that's all I know. I don't get involved in my child's stuff, that part of her life.
The result of the assault is a baby who will one day have questions the family does not know how they'll answer.
Jessica has cried to me many a times. What will she say? You know, why does he not have a father? Where is his father?
Jessica was moved to a state prison to deliver her baby. Her family expects her home in April.
Right now, we just show him all the love we can and let him know he has family.
The Fowlers say the baby is a blessing, but it's also proof of what happened behind bars. They worry this has happened to other women in other jails.
What happened to the other girls that were in there? What state of mind are they in?
Jessica Fowler wanted to talk with us, but the Department of Corrections would not allow an on-camera interview. The sheriff said there is absolutely enough supervision in his jail, but would not comment on the lawsuit. Neither would Shane Hopkins' attorney. Ben Hall, News Channel 5, investigates.
What do you think after watching that clip? What do you think about a correction officer who S.A. assaulted a woman in prison? Now she has a baby. The grandparents, grandma and grandpa, are taking care of the kid. What would you do? Your daughter calls home. She's been in jail for a while. She's not pregnant. And she calls home and tell you, your dad or your grandpa, I'm pregnant. And just like he said in the video, you pregnant? How you get pregnant? And he said that his daughter is G. She likes women. Maybe she go both ways. She said that she was S.A. on numerous occasions. I don't know. Why didn't she tell someone? Why didn't she talk? Was it a situation to where it was fun until it wasn't fun anymore? I don't know. I have never worked in a women's prison. Maybe we have some female officers who could comment and just explain how these things happen. I know that we don't have a lot of staff. We're short staffed all across the country with correctional officers. Maybe you could explain and give my viewers or give people an inside look at female corrections. And I would really appreciate it. You know, if you do have comments, please come onto my channel. And I want you to put some good comments in the comment section. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I know a lot of people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe. People like the content, but I really appreciate if you guys will come on board. It doesn't cost you anything to just subscribe and hear some good information. Hey, but this is Uncle T. Give me a thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys another time.